I'm here in Jamaica and I've met our vibrant son,
Yes.
Vybz,
Yes.
and he is ready to come home.
Yes, I am.
He told me he's coming, so your
Yes,
message to your Ghanaians.
First of all, big up the Ghanaian people. Big up the boss himself, the president. And I'm glad you sent a doctor in the residence because I'm homesick. But I'll be coming soon. Don't or I'm out.
The matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye!
We woke up to some top news in the space and so many people are excited. While some people are seeking explanation, others there, we don't care. What is the news about? Vybz Kartel writes to NSA, request Accra Sports Stadium for major December concert. And this is a news card that was produced by Sporty FM. And when this particular flyer was posted, I mean, the people that want Vybz Kartel to come to Ghana there, oh, same way, I shall see to Porda, because the world boss is coming to Ghana. But then, what do we know in this particular conversation? My name is Roland Amate. You are welcome. This is Live on Roland Report. Make sure you subscribe, share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Shagzy is holding us down, Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app. If you're a driver, you want to make some cool cash, download the app, sign up, fill in your particulars. Yes, Remo. Mo say pending. One for it will still be pending. Please fill in your driver's license and all your car details as well as your driver's details and subscribe with the 20 Ghana cedis. And your account will be activated and you will start working and making some cool cash. And wherever you are, today I went online and I saw some beautiful drivers, like a good number of drivers online. So wherever you are, just pick up your phone. Wherever you want to go, just download Shagzy, key in your destination, and of course, your driver will come and will assist you, take you from wherever you are to wherever you're going. Let's go straight into the conversation. Straight. So Vybz Kartel writes to NSA, request Accra Sports Stadium for major December concert. When this particular conversation entered into the space, some of us, like I said, were seeking answers. What is there to know about this particular move? Is it Vybz Kartel's team itself that has written to the National Sports Authority requesting to use the Accra Sports Stadium for their major December concert? Or it is a private event organization that has contacted the National Sports Authority on behalf of Vybz Kartel to hold a concert in his name? But then, this is what I also chanced on when conversations extended further. The boss, now boss of the National Sports Authority, Yao Ampofo Ankra, has also come to respond to the conversation. And in his response, same captured on Sporty FM, says Ghana can host any international act at the Accra Sports Stadium as long as the pitch is adequately protected. That is our biggest challenge now. Prof. Ankra, Director General of the National Sports Authority. So according to the boss of the National Sports Authority they are very much open to whoever would want to come and host an event at the Accra Sports Stadium. And especially any musician that would want to come and do a show at the Accra Sports Stadium. But there is one problem. And the problem is about the protection of the pitch. You know, that is what caused the ban or the embargo being put on entertainers from hosting events at the Accra Sports Stadium. Because at the end of the day, there were concerns that right after the concert, these pitches are damaged, of which do not enable the purpose by which it was built for, which is sports, for them to use it. Inti no be say e be show na wie ndie mo de mo agimani awie o mo awie enso na Ghana Premier League and esofa kotokone has and esofa. At the end of the day, they are not able to play on these pitches. Black Stars are not able to play on these pitches. FIFA bans our country from participating in some of these international matches in our own land because our pitch is not so qualified to host such tournament. And all is because we don't have pitch covers. Pitch covers. Pitch covers to cover our pitches whenever we are having this event. For me, I will come back to the Vybz Kartel conversation, but I want us to enter it from here. For me, I think if in 2025 we are still speaking this language, then it is sad. It is sad. And me, I want to believe that this current government is going to do better. Because these facilities that we have in the country, and these are multi-purpose facilities. They are not facilities that only can hold. Not long ago, when they were playing the FIFA Club World Cup, a stadium that hosted a certain match in the group phase was the same stadium na Beyonce so a concert. And Beyonce also had a concert there. So why can't we do same? Why can't we do same? I say if we have, and besides, we don't even have enough bigger venues to host such events of that magnitude. So mostly we take them to the beaches, we take them to, let's say, the Independence Square, and now the Accra Sports Stadium. And when some of these things happen, we tend to blame ourselves. Because, and I don't know, even when we had a deputy minister of tourism from our own space that promised us theaters, promised us event venues, no mukwesino, they decided to go and build amphitheater. Amphitheater that say lighthouse for poker some ye crusade in poa anhwe ye nipa bewu. Amphitheater that say ye boa no say ye kohwe ye friend say Uncle White production poa anhwe ye hobeye ma. Even the National Theatre, they are able to do first showing, second showing, third showing for even like 3 or 4 days continuous. But if we have a bigger venue, we will be able to accommodate all these people at once. The cost will be minimized and we can make enough money. How much will a pitch cover cost? That's Ghana. We can't afford. When we were having the All Africa Games, let's look at the level of production. Abrofona the omo pitch cover ba. Omo wiye, so mu nyama. Two ma de koy. Now to the Vybz Kartel bit. Well, it is 50-50. But people should also understand that Vybz Kartel now, in this time of his career, is on what I would call a world tour. He is touring whoever can host him. He is touring whoever can host him. That is why when he came out and there was a ban on his passport for him not be able to go to America, he quickly had to activate, do whatever it takes for that ban to be lifted, for him to even move everywhere. That is why you see him now playing shows left, right, center, find him, see him. And that is it. So he is on like a world tour where every promoter that can host him. But me, I believe that this is either a private individual who would want to host Vybz Kartel in Ghana, or perhaps the state. And these two entities can write to the National Sports Authority requesting the Accra Sports Stadium. Why would Vybz Kartel's name be in there if it is a private entity? This is the reason why Vybz Kartel's name would be in the letter. If whoever would want to write to Accra Sports Stadium to request a show to do for Vybz Kartel, this is the reason why Vybz Kartel's name will be in the letter. It is because when you are writing such letters, you need to put all them information in there. Sometimes some of the venues, they don't just give to people because you can afford. I understand that when you go to London, the Royal Albert Hall and some iconic venues, they will not give it to you. Because of how they carry the place and the caliber of people they want them in those spaces. So when you are writing a letter of that magnitude to, or that nature, to the National Sports Authority requesting a venue to host a show for Vybz Kartel, obviously his name will be in there. And when you put his name in there, it is also another form of leverage for you, for them to see how serious or how important or how big you are. Because if you don't matter, if you are not up to par, you can't host Vybz Kartel. Whatever you do, say you be hosting Vybz Kartel. Hey, relax, because his charges alone. And again, the reason why I also want to believe this may be a private person is the fact that Vybz Kartel, when he came out, his first concert he did, the Freedom Street concert, as much as it was his concert, his name on it, it was still produced by a private individual who invested majority into that particular concert. So yes, I know some of these things may pop up and some people may not want to look for details. Yes, it's true. It's good, Charlie. We want Vybz Kartel to come, and we know when Vybz Kartel comes. Of course, there's one person that will not miss on the stage. And that person there, it is the African dancehall king. And that is Shatawale. And it Jemu Stadium Hodie. Yeah, Biaho. When Vybz Kartel comes to Ghana, oh, forget. That one there, per his relationship with Shatawale. Oh, now why be?
That's why I'm afraid away.
Why be? Ni phone need do. And your ma. You understand? So it's normal. That's why some people are very happy, especially considering the relationship Shatta has with Vybz Kartel. But at the end of the day, people should also understand that it is business. I also feel that these private people, if indeed they are private individuals who are writing to the National Sports Authority on behalf of Vybz Kartel, may want to push some of these things out to set some form of pressure onto the National Sports Authority for them to know the magnitude of what they want to do. Because sometimes when you write a letter to them, to some people and tell them, oh, I want to host this artist, I want to host that artist, some people may not have the impact. But when all the two are bontino, I'm sure they all will see the hit and go like, hey, Charlie, confirm the me sure say more because we can cash out. Even when they mention it outside crowd, go and see the reaction. So this is what some of us we know or we've listened to in the space about this whole Vybz Kartel writing to the National Sports Authority for his show in Ghana in December. As for Vybz Kartel, he's expressed on so many occasions that yes, given the opportunity, he would love to come to Ghana. He told Shatawale, he said to other people, even in interviews, he's also, I think the last time he met Molly, he mentioned it and all of them things. So it is one that, yeah, it is in the space, of course. It's for him there, but it is also left with business who can pay the alacrities, the ingo, the money power. This one will also determine whether he will come or he will come fast. Whether he will come ne de obeba, ne mum daben, or whether he will come fast. How big your money would be will determine how fast he will come. My name is Roland Amate. Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!